Today is May 8th, one day after the announcement of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, the official remakes of Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, and there's plenty to report and speculate on. My name is Petey1All, let's jump straight in. So the first piece of news that I'm going to report on is that Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are official remakes. This has been confirmed by Nintendo. So, during the trailer there was no mention of a return to Hoenn. In fact, it said it was going to take players through a dramatic story within a spectacular new world. I presume this is just marketing jargon, just to hype people up. During an investors meeting, it was confirmed that they're actually full remakes of the games from 2002. Now, my only source of this is from Serebii, but they're a reputable source, and I will take their word for it. So, Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they're official remakes. Look forward to playing through Hoenn again. With the announcement of a brand new Pokemon game, there is always going to be fake Koro scans being threw around the internet, being made by the community, stuff like that. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they're no different. So, in these speculation videos, I'm going to cover as many quote-unquote fake scans as possible, just because I think you guys will find them entertaining and interesting. Today's scan is actually pretty interesting. So the main emphasis on this is Mega Evolution and speculating which Pokemon is going to receive a Mega Evolution. According to the creator of this fake scan, Rayquaza is going to receive a Mega Evolution, which is actually a pretty bold but legitimate claim because Kyogre and Groudon on the cover art, they're glowing. It looks like they might get a Mega Evolution, they may receive one. If they do, that'll be such a bold move, as Mewtwo is the only legendary Pokemon with a Mega Evolution as of now. But that's actually a pretty legitimate claim. They also claim that the other two starter Pokemon, Sceptile and Swampert, are going to receive a Mega Evolution, just like Blaziken did in October of last year. Once again, a bold but pretty interesting and legitimate claim. I'd be really surprised if Trico and Mudkip's evolution line didn't receive Mega Evolutions. There's also a couple of screenshots that are pretty interesting. So, to your left there is a starter selection screen. I'd be surprised if it didn't look something like that. It's pretty much an edited screenshot from Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. Pretty interesting. The other two screenshots simply from Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, showcasing Rayquaza once again. Yeah, they actually look pretty great. They're not official gameplay screenshots, they're from Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, or edited from Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, but pretty interesting nonetheless. I thought you guys would be really interested in that. Every single Pokemon remake up until this point, be it Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green or Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, has received some kind of peripheral bundled within the game's packaging. In Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, you received the wireless adapter that enabled wireless activities with your Game Boy Advance, and with Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you received the Pokewalker. Both were pretty interesting at the time, and if I'm being perfectly honest, I would expect Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire to also receive this kind of treatment. To receive some kind of bundled item within its packaging. It would be a very bold move for Nintendo not to after their track records. What it could be, I'm unsure. I would really love a return with a Pokewalker or something like that, though Street Pass and everything with the Nintendo 3DS already pretty much enables that. So honestly, I'm not an ideas guy. Nintendo, that's up to you. I'd be really interested to see what they'll do, but if I'm being honest, I would definitely expect some kind of peripheral to be bundled, but that will probably be announced sometime in the future. Something every single Pokemon fan on the internet right now is speculating is whether every single Pokemon that deserve a Mega Evolution, such as the starter Pokemon that have yet to receive a Mega Evolution, will receive one. The case for a lot of these Pokemon is really strong. So Blaziken in October of last year received a Mega Evolution as an event in Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. This pretty much leaves the door open to Sceptile and Swampert receiving Mega Evolutions, just to balance it out, just to make it a little bit more fair. In Pokemon Emeralds, once you completed the regional decks, you would receive one starter Pokemon, one Johto starter Pokemon, and this is just a theory, but I'm speculating that once you complete the regional decks in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, be it a more advanced regional decks, maybe it will be expanded upon, you will receive one Johto starter Pokemon from Professor Elm. This will therefore have another Mega Evolution Stone, but you'll only be able to receive one in your game. That's just me speculating though. I think Johto's starter Pokemon will also receive a Mega Evolution. Now finally, on the game's box art, Groudon and Kyogre look very interesting. They have, well, they're glowing, and they have different marks and stuff like that. A lot of people are speculating whether they're Mega Evolutions. I think they're simply making them look more awesome, but I'd be surprised if they didn't receive Mega Evolution treatment just like Mewtwo did. Maybe the Red Orb and the Blue Orb will play some kind of part in their Mega Evolution. Stephen Stone has said before that he's trying to find interesting stones and stuff like that. Maybe Game Freak in 2002 were forecasting Mega Evolution, saying stuff like that. Who knows? I think we'll find out in the pretty near future what their destiny is. But I think a lot more Mega Evolutions will be planned in these games. They're definitely going to expand upon that. As always, a like would be really appreciated. If this video gets 200 likes, I'll definitely try my best to get another video out tomorrow. Leave me a comment if there's any theories you have or any speculation, and subscribe if you don't want to miss any more of my news videos or my speculation videos. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you like this little, I don't know, layout for my news videos. And until tomorrow, peace out.